Hello, and welcome to today's podcast. It's Martin Brown with you with my special guest, Fa Oasa. And today we are talking about focus and how to create extraordinary results in business using the power of focus. Fa, welcome.
Thank you, Martin. Good to you. It's always good and honor to be with you on your podcast. How have you been?
We've been well. Thank you very much. And all the better for seeing you because we know that there's so much value to follow. And if you're tuning into this video, stand by, you're in for a treat. First of all, Fa, what does focus mean to you in the context of business success?
Focus in the context of success generally, not really business, as an individual, as a professional, as an entrepreneur, or somebody who really want to create a life. Focus is the way we think, what you think about, how you channel your thoughts. When human beings focus on things they don't want, the kind of thoughts they think is disempowering thoughts. And when you have disempowering thoughts, you lack energy, you lack motivation to act and do things you really want to do. So in this context, we're going to look into what is really the power of focus. What should we focus on? And how do we create that energy within us to be able to achieve the results we want to create for ourselves?
That's good. Can we ask you to share any personal experience or story where focus played a crucial role in achieving extraordinary results for you?
The one that comes to mind would be when I newly came to England as an immigrant. I came with an obsession, the desire that I want to succeed, I want to grow. Back home, when I was still younger, when I was still in Nigeria, we thought anybody that goes to England, as soon as you arrive England, you start making money, you become rich, you send millions of pounds back home to Africa, but it wasn't the case. It's the same thing everywhere. If you don't know what you are doing, who you are, you become valuable in any society, you can't make money, you can't make a living. So when I came, I had a lot of limitation, a lot of setbacks. One of them was cultural background, language barrier, my accent, and the community where I found myself. They were more dominant of the English people, I mean people with the white skin. I have a black skin. So there's a lot of things I had as a limitation. But I had to decide what I choose to focus on and what I choose to think about to be able to navigate the new challenge that came with me. So then, and I said, okay, what do I really want to do? What do I want to do? Who do I want to become? So the first thing I realized that for me to really matter, for me to really make a living, I have to understand the culture, yeah, how things are done. And number two, I have to develop some skill set that will help me to become valuable in the community. So I focus on what do I really want to be good at? What can I do? What do I really want? And develop my skills. But initially, it was difficult and there was no access to good job. I was doing dirty job, doing cleaning work, but I wasn't deterred. I was focused on developing my skill set. So over a period of time, I worked for some companies. I did some cleaning job. I developed some skill set, set up my business and developed my skills, got some mentors, set up my business. I set up my own business, started making money for myself. And today is something I do for a living. And now work with people on how they can become focused by focusing on what can make their life better. So today I'm grateful to be an entrepreneur, an award-winning entrepreneur. I met my wife, happily married with 3 children, and I'm still loving what I do today as an entrepreneur.
So there's a lot of hard work or perseverance in your case. How does focus differ from mere hard work or perseverance?
When we as human beings are faced with challenges or when we want change in our lives, a lot of things come to our thought lives. Can I do this? I can't do this. Is it possible? So where the power of focus comes now is the way we think. What we focus on creates energy within us. So the first secret of the power of focus is to decide what is it you really want in any area of your life. It could be in business. It could be your career or profession. So the first thing that I do with the power of focus when I work with people is to focus on or clarifying what is it you want. Because in any challenge you find yourself in, any place you find yourself, anything you do, if you are clear about what is it you want in the midst of challenges, in the midst of difficulties and setbacks, if you consistently focus on what you want, think about what you want, talk about what you want, it gives you that positive energy from within that make you to actually work towards attracting those things into your life.
So, what are the key areas in business where focus can make the biggest impact?
The key area in business is being able to understand what business you are in. Number two, understand the market and the industry you are in. Number three, understand who your target clients or customers is in your industry. Because a lot of entrepreneurs who are very good at what they do, they are well qualified, they are certified, well trained, they're good at what they do. The problem they lack is that they don't know who the target audience is. And also, as a result of that, they want to try to market to everybody. And they try to market to everybody. Their marketing effort is not consistent and cohesive. They are finding it very difficult to attract people. So the thing is, identify who your ideal target is, clarify what problem or challenge you're helping them to solve, and clarify the outcome and the result you're helping them to achieve. Then you focus on marketing to your target audience, talking about the results, the benefits, and the outcome you help them to achieve. And you shield yourself from trying to market to everybody. And you focus on the people you think that are ideal for your business. And if you practice this over a period of time, you will get known, you will get seen, you will attract premium clients who have problem, and at the same time, they have the budget and the money to invest in doing business with you.
Yes. And what I find is that, especially working online, my niche, my business niche, and I did start focusing on particular parts of the niche, which gave me a better audience, but it's constantly moving and progressing. So, how would you determine what to focus on in a business environment that is constantly changing?
It's when it's a changing, I think it's about asking yourself, what problem are you solving? What expertise do you have? The business environment is changing. Like now we have AI. AI is a tool you use to it's a tool we could leverage in enhancing what we do and how we do our business. It's about really entrepreneurship, either online or offline. It's about solving problems. So the things that are changing, how can you innovate and adapt to the change that goes on and implement it in your business, and you maintain focus and not being distracted? Because a lot of things that are out there today, you don't need everything. You just decide the one that is ideal with you, the one you can innovate and bring into your business to meet up the current trend of demand in whatever you do. And you just focus on serving, doing, and what you are called to do.
Yeah, I find also that, especially with new clients, there's an awful lot of distractions around. So, what strategies do you use to maintain focus on long-term goals amidst the daily distractions?
It's about really, again, the same thing. It's about clarifying what is it you want to do. A lot of entrepreneurs that I work with, they just wake up every morning not having a plan of action. They wake up and react to things that happen. So the thing is, ask yourself, in the next 12 months, what do I want to make happen in my business? So you have a 12-month goal. You now break it down into a strong set of goals. Okay, in the next 12 months, these are the things I'm looking to do to launch in my business. It could be, for example, you want to create an online course or online program, or you want to write a book, or you want to reach out to a new market, or you want to develop a new product or program in your business over the next 12 months. So you just focus on that. Or it could be, for example, you want to evolve from, maybe you are a one-man band business, you want to evolve in having a team, you want to get a sales team, you want to expand your business, or maybe you want to get on using different platforms to promote your business. Maybe you want to get involved in hosting live events or doing online course. So it's about really clarifying what is it you want. That is the essence. What do I want? What result do I want? What outcome do I want? Then ask yourself, what are the things that I need to get done to get that result achieved? Whose help do I need? Do I need a mentor? Do I need a coach? Do I need a virtual assistant? Do I need internet marketing expert to come into my team? All those are the things you need to clarify, and you laser focus on doing the things that will help you to move towards achieving the result you want.
So you mentioned teams there. So how do you ensure that your team or organization maintains focus on critical objectives?
It's first of all clarifying the objectives, then asking yourself, whose help do you need in achieving this objective? Is this something I can do by myself? Do I need somebody to come and support me? Because sometimes as an entrepreneur, it could be lonely sometimes doing things by yourself. Do you need to join a mastermind group, or do you need to join a community of people? Do you need somebody to hold you accountable to maintain focus? Maybe getting a coach. If you need a team, how many people do you need in a team, and what would they be doing? It is very important you really clarify these things that you need, and most importantly, taking action in making sure they are done.
So what are some of the common distractions or obstacles that prevent people from focusing effectively, and how can they overcome them?
Not knowing what they want,
Mhm.
because focusing is about how we think. And today, if you see people who are very successful in any area of life, one of the focus strategies they have is they clarify what is it they want, what is the outcome. So for you to really get rid of distraction is know what you want and focus on it. Focus on what you want. That is the first thing I would say to people.
So how do you handle in situations where multiple important tasks demand your attention simultaneously? It's all going on at once. How do you manage that?
First of all, you need to develop thick skin and to be able to say no to things sometimes.
Aha.
Yeah, the ability to say no to something. And also, there's a way you program yourself on a daily thing. See, myself, a lot of people, they wake up in the morning and they just get on in the morning. So one of the things I share with my clients is, one of the ways you could avoid all the distraction is the night before or the day before your day, ask yourself, what do I want to do the next day? What is the outcome of the things I want to do? You write down all the activities, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you now prioritize the activity. What are my top 3 activity that I must get done this day? And the consequence of not doing it will affect your business or your result. So you focus on those top activity, then you now block out time. You block out time when you need to do it. Let's say, for example, today that we are here today, I knew before today that we're going to have this session today. So the night before, I plan it, I blocked it, nothing else come and take my attention this minute. So it's about writing down your activity, prioritizing your activity, focusing your time, and tell people, no, I'm not available. Tell people, I can't come to that right now. Be brave about it. And the truth is, the time you have prioritized, that you have blocked, that you want to do things, get on and actually work on those things. Because if you don't work on things right now, at the end of the day, you find yourself not getting things done. And if you know that you don't get things done, you feel this guilt within you. You feel guilty, and feeling guilty about yourself make you not to feel good about yourself. So for you to feel good about yourself, block out times, focus on doing it, get it done, and move to the next item.
Looking to the future, then, how do you see the role of focus evolving in the future of work, especially with the rise of remote and hybrid working models, people working from home now. So many companies are doing this.
Yeah, it's still the same concept. Either you're working from home, working from an office, it's the same thing. If you're not doing what you should be doing, or if you don't know what you should be doing, you'll be full of excuses, you procrastinate. So it's the same concept. The focus system number one is clarify what is it you actually want and focus on doing it. Discipline yourself in doing it.
Is there anything else you want to talk about the focus? Because I know it's an important subject, it's so wide. Is there anything you'd like to say to sum up?
Yeah, the three concepts of the power of focus is the number one is clarify the result you want. That is, like I said, know what is it you want. What is the outcome? What do I really want? You sit down. It could be in different areas of your life. It could be your finance, your relationship, your business, your career, your health. Because people have this habit of focusing on what is it that they want, focusing on what is not working, talking about what do they want. But rather, if you shift your focus on this is what I want, this is the outcome I want, you clarify it in a clear terms. The second bit is why do I want this? Why is it a must? Because if there is no reason behind, if there is no purpose behind what you want, the drive to make it happen will not there. So if you define why do I want this? Let's say, for example, you are an entrepreneur and your focus is I want to build my business to grow and achieve this amount of income yearly. And if you ask yourself, the why could be to be able to have financial freedom so that I can provide for my family, to be able to travel and holiday so that I can do that, to be able to have enough income to buy a new car, to have different investments. The reason why you want to do it, if you clarify it, that gives you enough motivation to get up from excuses and get on to do that, right? Then the third one is a lot of people do clarify what is it they want in a clear terms. They decide and they know why they want it, but they never get on to do what they need to do. So the third bit is that what specific action can you take? Because having a good idea, having a clear purpose is not enough. You must know the actions you're going to take and actually do the things, take the actions to make things happen. Does it mean if you take action, things will work well? No, it will not work well. But you get feedback. You ask yourself, what have I done? Why haven't I achieved the result that I actually want to achieve? What can I do differently? What do I need to tweak? What are the outcomes? So you get feedback. And if that is the way you do things, you build momentum, you build confidence, you build resilience, and over a period of time, it now become the way of doing things, and you keep achieving results and creating extra results for yourself and your business.
Oh, you've given us so much valuable advice there. I was going to ask you if you could give just one piece of advice to aspiring entrepreneurs about the importance of focus. What would it be? I know you've just given us a lot, but what would be the main thing to tell them?
The importance of focus is that you will create an extraordinary quality of life. You will be result oriented. You will achieve results. You will grow and you will experience joy, fulfillment, and happiness in what you do. Because, like I said, focus is the way we think. And the way we think should be clarifying what we want, thinking about what we want, knowing the purpose why we want it. And if you work on what you truly want and let go the little things of distraction, you will achieve results, you will grow, and you become somebody who is extraordinary, living a happy and a fulfilled life.
That's the power of focus, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Fa Oasa. How can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, I will give you my email address, but if anyone who's listening to us now, if you need help in actually being very focused to be able to clarify your direction, your goals, and your vision, I would like to offer you a free breakthrough focus section, 30 minutes free of charge. During this session, there are 3 things I'm going to help you to do. One of them is to clarify your direction and your vision. Number 2 is to uncover any hidden challenge that might be standing in your way or sabotaging you from main focus on achieving results. And the third thing is that you will create a plan of action of what you should do so that you can create step-by-step action to help you to achieve the result. So if you want to take this free session with me, it's 30 minutes, nothing attached. I'll send an email to me at info@faoasa.com. That is info@faoasa.com. And I will ask my team to book that session with you and will help you to move forward and create that extraordinary result for you.
Thank you very much indeed. And please do like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this podcast, because there are a number in the series that you really need to listen to, need to view if you are in business. Thank you.
Thank you, Martin. Always good to meet with you.